Yes, it is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. Boy, gamble. He's going to be with us here in a few moments. And let's see here. Who are these people? I don't know. I'm going to throw some music on. Screw it. We're going to do 2 Anthony Dome songs. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll throw this in. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, what? Music ran out. What happened? Dun, dun, dun.
Don't even get me started on bitches.
Don't even get me started on bitches.
I love vagina.
It is the more famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. Israel in the building.
Yeah.
Burgess from Big City Sound.
Yes, sir.
Jay Wheels is out delivering tacos. He'll be back in a few.
What? That's awesome.
Boy, a gamble.
Somebody text him and bring some,
Dude, that's
some
dope,
damn
man. What kind of
tacos.
musician goes up for a radio and leaves and comes back because he delivers tacos? That's awesome.
If he doesn't bring a taco back, we're going to have a talk.
Yeah.
We
word.
gonna
At least
have a
one.
talk.
Because we can fight over the one and may the best man win. But you got to bring at least one.
You gotta bring at least one back with you. It is Boy, you gamble. He's fresh off SummerSlam last night at the old Vic's.
Yeah, I've heard that's turned into quite the hip hop spot.
Vic's was hopping last
Yeah.
night. No violence, no problems.
There was nothing. I was over Oliver's.
Good thing it's a cash all. Oh.
Smedley's even had a glow party and nobody was there.
Oh yeah,
How you
Smedley's
gonna
had
have a glow party with a DJ and nobody shows up? That's crazy. I feel sorry for AJ, man. He's out there working, but nobody shows up. That's
Yeah,
That happens, man.
he's
he's a good guy.
he's getting paid some major cash.
Oh, someone.
Speaking of
party
tacos,
foul. Party
I
foul.
don't smell.
is back.
Now you got to play the song about why you should bring your friends tacos. I need to hear it.
Jay Wheels with us, fresh off his taco delivery. They were just debating about how many tacos you were going to bring back for him.
You know, I was thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, oh my back,
Swap headphones. There you go. We had a lounge set up last night at Old Vic's. They made us this little spot. And we put the banners up and we did this cool little deal. It was quite an interesting deal. I'm wondering if Skeeter Rock is going to make his way to the show today, because I want to introduce him to Israel, because he's been building these shows out at Vic's around talent. Like last night was built around Keyboy. Keyboy was a headliner.
You know, I had somebody at Oliver's yesterday when we were doing the cornhole tournament, because we Big City Sound, we DJ'd over there.
Yeah.
Some older guy. He must have been in his 50s. You know, probably listens to classic rock, goes to car shows, and he was like, he asked me, he goes, "Who's Keyboy?" I keep hearing about Keyboy.
Well, you know what's funny, and I finally yesterday, because whenever
He would murder you if he heard you say that.
exactly.
No, but
whenever
word of him is getting around.
whenever anything gets brought up about Key and it relates to the Sunday show, I always have to tell the story. And I wish to God, and I'm gonna go find that video, because we had 3 guys from Wichita, 3 rappers from Wichita in here on the couch. And Israel was co-hosting with me, and they were bashing Keyboy. And they were like, "Oh, Keyboy sucks. This guy sucks. Blah blah blah. He can't. This guy's an idiot." You know, he starts to do. They're bashing him, and Israel's like, "Here's the deal. You can like his music. You can not like his music, but you cannot hate on his hustle."
Oh, yeah,
And then they start going off
real
about Key, and he goes, "Have you been to Montana?" No. Okay. When you go to Montana,
You know that
or
traveling
you
to
playing
another state,
any
play
more
music
than
costs money.
you
Yeah.
play anywhere outside of Kansas, then you can talk to me.
You play anywhere outside of your cousin's quinceañera
Yeah.
and
You
get
know,
paid for it.
I hear it more than anybody, you know, just because, you know, I tell people,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I have it on the side of my other glasses, you know, I've got Meaningful Music.
Yeah.
Meaningful Music's on the back of my truck. It's on my backpack. It's everywhere I go, you know. I carry that brand with me everywhere, and it's not just because of the name, not because I'm trying to push the label or anything, but because I value that meaningful music. It means so much, you know. It's music that means something, you know. It's not the crap that you're used to hearing. More than anything, I tell people, you know, J Wheels and part of Meaningful Music, and then I get instantly, oh, you work with Keyboy, and then people like to bash and stuff. But when they do it, like you were saying, you can't hate on the hustle. But not only that, but I mean, I work with him. I see him almost every day, every other day. I work right next to him.
I'll explain that here in a minute. Watching this on Ustream, you probably just seen Burgess holding up a Morgan Wilk fan, and I think these are actually the coolest marketing idea because they're fans.
Cheesy works. That's all.
And so
really
what
cute.
you do is you wave them, and you're a Morgan Wilk fan, and you've got a Morgan Wilk fan, and it's something that I think her mom came up with. It is an interesting concept.
What does her mom look like?
I don't know what her mom looks like. I've never really met her mom.
I haven't seen her in about 10 years.
Morgan, how's your mom doing?
But it's a hell of a concept. A Morgan Wilk fan, and it's like perfect. It's an actual
That's
fan.
pretty smart.
She lives in
Is she
Hutch.
from
Yes.
Yeah, she's from Hutch. I've known her for
I
a
am
long
a
time.
Morgan Wilk fan.
Now I hope your
I'm a
age,
Morgan Wilk fan. See, it's
She's always
perfect.
been able to sing it.
I hope your age because you're kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you happen to be,
she's married to Sam Wilk.
She's married to Sam Wilkes.
okay, sorry,
Slamming
sorry,
Sam Wilkes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Sam.
Joe
I
the
take it
Nose's
back.
brother.
Sam, I take
They
it.
got a
take it
beautiful
back.
daughter. Beautiful daughter.
They don't want Sam to get his older brother Joe the Nose Wilk on him, the MMA guy.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
I don't know about MMA, but it's kind of hard to fight a gun.
Yeah. Only Chuck Norris can roundhouse kick a bullet.
That's right. Now, I was talking with
Yeah.
I was talking with Key last night out there at the SummerSlam event, and I was mentioning the thing about Israel and about how Israel just takes people to task when they start trashing Keyboy, and he's like, "Man, that's pretty cool, man. I'm glad that he did that, man. I'm humbled by it and everything." And it was just, I think Key gets so many haters that he's genuinely shocked when another rap artist goes, "You know something?"
I seen the performance that he did at the Cotillion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say Kobe Bryant?
Which one did
Now,
you see at the Cotillion?
no, in no way. Key, I fool with you, Key, but you're not in Kobe's lane. I'm sorry, you're not even close. Anyway,
You haven't had a keyboard sex scandal yet.
you gotta have
There's
one of
been no
those.
Keyboy
I said
sex
yeah.
scandal.
No, I can't. I don't know which performance it was, but I seen the video that he posted at the Cotillion, and the thing that I did like about it is I like how his songs actually engaged the crowd, and there was like a process to it. Like he kind of took you on a journey with his songs, and I like how he built it up, and he actually had a performance. It wasn't just I'm walking from side to side on the stage. So I dig that.
What's crazy is our performances. I mean, we never practiced anything. From the beginning, it was always just we got on stage together and we would just wing it. And then over time, we realized we had such good chemistry together, and I mean, just playing together and stuff like that. Well, we went out to Atlanta and we got to work with the guy out there. His name's Bram Bessoff, and he's a stagecoach, and he actually worked. That was the first time we ever worked with a stagecoach. He's sitting there from every detail, telling us, running through a rehearsal. That was the very first time we ever did anything like that. Talking to us about, presence on stage and stuff, and talking to us about how when you move to the front stage, it adds pressure to the audience, and when you move back, it releases pressure from the audience. So it's one of those things where, we're kind of talking about that and moving around and our movements. I mean, even stuff like, I'd go hit the hook and Key would move the mic to the side and I'd hit the hook and his mic, rather than mine or whatever. I mean, little things like that. And it adds so much. And just over that, just the last couple months, it's changed so much in our way of thinking when we're on stage. We still do rehearsals, but I mean, we would like to, we'd like to get to a point where we do more.
There was a deal that I think it was Key and J Wheels did a deal where they did a little bit of a tour and they were booked and they filled in the other spots with like open mic nights and stuff just so they could, it was like batting practice. Right. And I hear then when they got back, rappers that have done anything.
They always got the most to say.
And you can ask, but boy, knows some of these guys. These guys have barely put out a mixtape. So, and they're like, yeah, he did a bunch of damn open mics. I interviewed a band the other night called the Alpha Complex, and they are actually going to do open mic nights because they had a bunch of dates fall out in their tour, and they don't want to just go home. And I'm like, so.
I don't think there's anything
Once
wrong
again,
with that.
Not at
You
all.
know, what's crazy is when you go to these bigger cities and stuff, like, you know, California,
yeah.
open mics, that's actually where the P&Rs like to go so they can find what's happening. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to open mic because you never know who's going to be out of that audience. All you need is one person.
As a musician, opening you find your people. Like me growing up, like I did, I could pack my bag up, walk out the house, and it didn't matter how to go where I went. The open mics and the free newspaper in a big city.
Yeah.
And I would go to an open mic that night, and I would find my people, and boom, I want a place to stay that night. When then the next day I go out and I had a job that day, and so I could literally show up in a big city, with a bag, and open mic night. I would find my people.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Listen, anybody who's listening, okay,
it's not me.
you don't have to.
Okay, cool.
But I don't care if it's
At least he's honest.
one person in Pittsburgh, Texas, at a bar mitzvah. If you pay me, I will come and perform.
Yeah, word.
Bottom line, I don't care.
See, that's that effort we're talking about.
When I
Now-
first started playing guitar, I sat down on the side of my fence at corner 14th and Ford across the street from HCC. where
There's a lot of
everybody's
meth
walking.
over there.
Whoa,
I'm
I
just playing.
said 14th and Ford.
Oh, okay.
I thought,
Yeah. Dude, in Kansas City, in
Yeah,
college,
okay,
I used to sit outside
that's-
Broadway Cafe and drink a six-pack with my guitar case open and one night pay rent. Not joking. That's how I got through college. I paid my rent with my guitar.
Well, man, I mean, 10, 11 hand jobs, they did you good.
Well,
Jesus.
reach arounds are better because they like it when it feels like they're doing it.
I'm gonna take your word
Yeah.
for it.
I just remember starting out in middle school, and I didn't care. Like you were saying, as a musician, you just, I mean, that's the thing. You write music, or not even writing music, but even learning cover songs and stuff. And all you want is that exposure. You just want to play in front of people.
And the experience.
So
Well-
what's wrong? What's wrong with going out and playing in front of people you don't know, never met before?
Well, you
Because that's
gotta-
just more people that can help spread your
You gotta understand it. Like, the example I'll give you, you got like Drake, world tours, big show that sells,
Gonna battle Eminem someday.
or what was it? Or
Gonna
So-
battle Eminem.
his
According
graphic
to
person. He's gonna
social
battle his
media.
graphics person.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
much. Image specialist.
then you have an artist like, let's say, Devin the Dude or MJG, who has never had much like radio success or whatever, but they've been in the game for years. There's multiple streams of income when it comes to music. You just on your own. My fan base is mostly internet. I have it's mostly internet. So when people are like, oh, why don't you do shows locally? Well, one, you don't want to pay nobody. And two, music. So people don't like to be educated while they're drinking. It just doesn't go well with being drunk.
Right.
And,
Don't want to be educated by the
But
Yeah.
they want Saturday nights all right, and they want something that makes them feel like they're partying.
yeah,
Well, speaking of being educated while you're drinking, Jay Wheels, what do you have for us over there with the guitar? You gonna educate us?
Nothing about educated while you're drinking.
Okay.
What about why did tacos?
No, I just earlier we were talking
He
about.
just completely ignored that
Oh,
comment.
my
That's
bad,
awesome.
my bad. There were multiple voices.
No.
What-
I think it's funny
What-
because you were strumming and getting ready, and he goes, yeah, like forgetting about bringing the homies tacos. And you're like, yeah, I was thinking earlier when I was getting ready to play this song, and I'm like, I thought
No
you did
comment.
I thought you did it on purpose.
My bad, my bad. No,
Did he just treat you like you were his wife?
not at all.
A normie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
It's like you
Okay,
just asked
check-
him to clean the
Check it out.
his room.
If they ordered from Taco Bell, I would have just picked up everybody tacos because they're dirt
Right.
cheap and they're not real. But Taco Hut, Taco
They're
Hut.
cheap, but they're not real.
That delivery was from Taco Hut.
If
and
they're rare,
they're
really
charged,
good.
You know, they charge that, $2-3 per taco.
Can
Yes.
my brother get a Sancho?
And
Can I get a Sancho?
Dude, their salad dressing is awesome. The stuff you put on the
I
top.
could have just picked you guys up a free tub of hot sauce or something.
Yeah, right.
That's
Go
a start.
ahead.
That's a start.
But no, earlier on a semi-serious note, we were talking earlier about negativity and
Yes.
how it bleeds through
I love it.
how it bleeds through social media, it bleeds through our atmosphere, and honestly, I had a lot of negative comments directed towards me when I was first
Oh
moving
yeah.
away from writing Christian music. And that's where I had my start. And so, I had to sit down,
God's a good start, man.
right, in 2014, I had to sit down and think about exactly why I started doing what I'm doing, what's my reason behind it. So, that's a good perk, but not necessarily why I started. But so I put together this little poem, and then eventually, a song with it and stuff, and just kind of talks about that. The old saying, "Sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never hurt me." And I cry bullshit.
Right, because I can say some hurtful shit.
Right, right.
Sometimes words hurt deeper.
Cut is the deepest.
Right. Well, this is a song kind of like that. But,
Right, cool.
I call this
Okay, cool.
I call this one "Sticks and Stones." And starts off, I say, music. It's more than a 5-letter word, more than a catchy refrain. It's more than a rhyme and a verse, it's more than a for the pain. It's a way to express how you're feeling inside, a way to relate with your culture. But if you dare to get your creative side right, the critics attack with opinions like vultures. If you feel like you got it, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you what you can be. I've got 2 years of college and nothing to show for it. They don't acknowledge the knowledge with no degree. And growing up as a kid, I listened to Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Snoop. Every verse I could spit with them. My influences were fluent. My dreams I envisioned. And Nike said, just do what I did. Now I'm living them. Everybody laughs at a white kid that likes rapping. I just like to write music. Who knows what might happen? The guitar strings I'm slapping, I hope to bring cash in. But if not, oh well, that's why I call this my passion. I share my art with the fans, but not for the criticism. The same won't call my plans, that's some type of pessimism. Create what you love, appreciate what you love. But hating just because you want to catch a Facebook buzz? Really? I don't expect everyone to feel me. I got family that tells me this isn't the real me. I'm gonna make this music till something kills me. I'm gonna rise with my gifts, use it to build me. I'm gonna play my hand the best I can with whatever life deals me. And when I say I am, I'll place my hand on the Bible and swear nothing can conceal me. And at the end of the day, if you still wanna hate, fine. Tell me I make your ears bleed. But until I take my last breath, whatever song I possess is the only way I express that I'm still me. Music. Dear Josh, you're a stuck-up kid with a fucked-up head and you're never gonna make it. Take a step, I said you are nothing big and it's time for you to face it. Just trust me when I say your name ain't blowing up today and tomorrow neither, so either way, if I were you, I'd give your mic away. I'm writing this letter cause I think it's better than saying it right to your face. You should escape this city and state and stop dreams you can't chase. Stop chasing things too far away. Stop the music, it's too much pain. Yes, I'm thinking the way that you're playing the game got me going insane. You are faking your lane. I'm slowly going down this road to fix this broken heart.
Watching the one.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. Words leave scars. I'm slowly going down this road to fix this broken heart. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words leave scars. Dear Josh, I used to be a church kid. I used to use your music to heal all my hurt. Now you're rapping and cursing the whole world. I'm just saying I miss seeing you as a servant. Yeah, the truth I saw in you, I thought it was permanent. God gave it out to you and I saw you turning it. There was a spark in your heart, a new star. Everywhere you went, I always saw you burning it. So if you don't mind me asking what happened, what changed? It was a rapper? No, I'm so confused. Passion, this isn't you, so irrational. I mean, it's the old you. Yeah, just figured I should approach you before someone else told you. The crap you rap is gonna mold you. It's time to step down, crank down the volume. Make your way back to the front. Yes. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words leave scars. I always say, no matter what you do in life, you're always gonna have somebody hating on you. You're always gonna have somebody telling you you're not good enough. You're never gonna be good enough. Tell you to quit trying. Tell you to give up. I had that, then I come up with this here. It's like, I bet you were thinking I wouldn't respond. I bet you didn't expect this song. I get it, your critics got your opinions. I read it and shredded it, fed it to dogs. I'm fed up with everyone saying I'm wrong. And I'm steadily carrying on. Just believe in a God who I believe in him too, but I'm on. You're looking for something to do wrong, you probably find one. If you're slow on my grind, now I rhyme on. Don't ask for time off, you paid off the clock. Never stop, always move my life. My opinions, I keep my life. Like what am I doing? Try to stop us. Sincerely, I'm writing my lines. Sincerely, I'm writing my life to this letter. My best is just getting better. P.S. I'm slowly going down this
Live radio, bitches.
That's right, live radio.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words leave scars. I'm slowly going down this road to fix this broken heart. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words leave scars.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I like it. It actually got substance.
That definitely.
When I stopped gang banging, I was in gang for like 2 days. When I stopped gang banging, I faced a lot of criticism. It's like, man, you haven't killed anybody in like at least 2 or 3 of your last songs. No one wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Murder people in your songs is.
Now, if you're listening to us on the stream at jiggyjaguar.com, here in about 5-6 minutes we're gonna leave Radio Xenu, but we are going to still stay because Israel is going to tape a show for K-Sun Radio.
Yes, yes, indeed.
And so this will be interesting. I don't know if I'm playing board op, if I'm co-host. I don't know what I'm doing. Burgess is here. Jay Wheels is here. I set this up so Israel has guests for his first show. So we've got that. We also may end up, and I'm going to see if he'll pick up the phone when we call him. But there is, Israel was talking about Trump earlier, and there is a guy in our audience who is he's a musician, but he's also a Trump supporter.
Hashtag I'm gonna sit this one out.
You got it, dude.
and so who knows? But as we wrap up our live show here with on Radio Xenu,
and I would do a shout out to JC from Central Kansas Paranormal Society.
Look at that.
He just commented on your.
They were here last week. The paranormal people. They were hunting ghosts.
There's no ghost.
And I was trying. The Skeeter Rock and all of them were trying to get Bello to go with them hunt ghosts. They were hoping the ghosts would get Bello. They just. It's too bad. Brittany says that Bello's kind of like their pet. They kick him every once in a while.
I don't know nothing about that, dude.
It's a hell of a deal. But,
you know what happened to Mike Vick when he abused animals?
Well, that too.
I want no parts of that.
You want no parts of that.
But I do want to say, hey, man, it's good to see everybody, man. It's great to be back on the show. Jiggy, I appreciate you, man. You being so instrumental in a lot of that I've done. You know, part of my career, you supported me from day one. And, man, for that.
We've got Israel with us today. Israel, while we're still live on Xenu, if people...
Where's Pip? What Pip?
Where is Pip? We need to get Pip in here. So how do people find you? The website, all that.
Yeah, man, check me out at iz316.com. You can find all my other social networking on there. I got a new video that I'm gonna be dropping the next couple of weeks for my single called Phoenix. Get some buzz behind closed doors. Get some spins in a couple of smaller markets. So I'll be doing that. So yeah, man. Hey, go sign up on my website. I'm gonna be doing a drawing pretty soon here. You sign up for the website, interview for win shirts, hats. I'll sleep with your girlfriend. Stuff like that.
Now, Burgess, how do we find Big City Sound? Get in touch with you and do all the fun stuff. You.
Big City Sound's on. We're on Facebook under Big City Sound, and we got several groups we're working with. But we do a lot of DJing, and right now I just picked up, like we said, all the Nickerson High School gigs, and Oliver's Twice a week, and we got our video editing stuff throughout Line Access TV
Yes.
for Revolution Wrestling Entertainment, which turned out pretty awesome. Over 1,000 views already. Yeah,
That's a hell of a deal.
yeah, it is. It's taken off. So Derek Ellison and his crew are doing a really good job, and SSC Signature Sound, and Adam Pena, and Mike Clare. So you can get us on Facebook, and I also have my numbers and stuff on there. I'm the owner, and yeah, we do private parties as well as venues, and we pretty much we undercut a lot because we're not trying to get rich. We're just trying to provide a
service,
professional service at a price that people can afford.
And J Wheels,
couple places you can find me now.
a couple places we can find you now.
There's a couple places.
Popped up.
Twitter and the Instagrammer is at JWheelsMM, stands for Meaningful Music. That's 2 M's.
Add a third M for meaningful music, motherfucker.
Meaningful Music, motherfucker. I could do that.
I could do
Triple
that.
M, I'm just saying.
I could do that.
It's catchy. It has ring.
It does. It does. The J Wheels MM. If you check that out on Instagram, you won't be disappointed because I've done something cool with my Instagram. People are just like, okay, sweet, you just cut your picture in 9 pieces and you posted one at a time or whatever. It ain't even like that. I had to get on Photoshop, and it took hours of surgeries and operation on graphic design.
Surgery.
And I was able to doctor up. When you go to my Instagram feed, it 9 pictures forms one big picture. So it's like each individual picture is a puzzle to, so the only way you can really see it, if you just see one picture, you might just catch my left pocket or something, but you see the whole thing. It's pretty cool though. I'll have to show you off air or something, but other than that, I started working for Hutch Delivery, so if y'all
making deliveries out there,
HutchDelivery.com. We deliver Hutch and South Hutch,
but not to the radio station.
But my bad.
Well, thanks to Israel J
We'll
Wheels.
do a shout out to Frankie Shane over at 100.3. He does a lot for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Shout out to Jiggy Jack for coming through last night to fix. I was barely able to make it. I had a DJ wedding last night and got done DJ.
Burgess won't step foot in Bix. But he was
No, and it
working,
sucks
so
'cause
he wasn't going to be able to
There's
anyway.
a lot of good talent. on it today, man.
I wouldn't step in there without
Look
my
like good
guitar to
talent
be able to
going
swing around if people get in the way,
Yeah, I'd hold my guitar the whole time because I wouldn't want to set it down because it might stick to the ground.
Might walk away.
And I miss going out there and seeing Dutch and stuff. Man, it's just too much drama.
It's too much.
I don't know.
Now,
What's up, Vic? I come.
what's up, Bix? Now, that is that.